Hello, this is Smokin' Joe Gamer on Twitch.tv, YouTube, and other platforms. I'm continuing Mega Man March. This is episode 6, I guess. I'm going to do Mega Man X as part of the Legacy Collection on Xbox, as you can see here. So, great. Here we go. Here they are. This is Volume 1 that has 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Legacy Collection 2 has 5 through 8, I believe. Okay, so let me load this up. Let's just get right into it. Okay, let's see how this is being presented here, because you can't even see half the screen right now. Gonna have to make some adjustments if you can just bear with me here. Alright. Alright, so you can see what I did. Alright, yeah, I remember doing that now. So I'm gonna lower the size here. I think I'm doing some kind of filter here. Okay. Okay, and then you have different backgrounds too. Okay. I guess that's fine. You're not really gonna see it anyway. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... I learned a new trick here where I can just... Oops, never mind. Maybe I didn't learn a new trick. No. I thought if I held Alt, then I could adjust the size. Alright, maybe I can. Hang on. Apologies. Hang on. I'll get it right in the end. Yeah, that doesn't look right, does it? No. Okay, hang on. This is also my first time using OBS on a Mac Mini system. And of course, yeah, hang on, there's got to be a way to reset this. Oh, reset train time. There we go. Alright, so all I want to do is move it over this way. That's all. That's it. Okay. And then I guess what I'll do is I'll make this stuff bigger. Just bear with me here. Apologies. Also make my face a little bigger. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Looks like I'm all set here. I always check options just to see if there's anything in there that I want to do. Jump A, shoot, dash, select weapons. Okay. That's fine. So I've played through this a few times before, but not recently, so I don't know how good I'm gonna be. And I don't know how long the stream's gonna go either, because it's... I didn't eat dinner yet, it's already 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'm hoping to stream for about an hour or so. That's why I already know this is gonna be more than one part here. I can't dash yet. Okay. Yeah, I always forget about this first level, and it can be a pain, actually. Come to think of it, I think all of the Mega Man X games have this opening level before you get to the boss levels. Actually, Mega Man 8 does that too. And so does 7. So you know what, yeah, it's something that I think they added in later entries, because in earlier entries you just went right into the regular levels. Yeah, and so you gotta wait until it's fully charged. Now there's 2 charge levels that you can clearly see. Alright, got him. Alright. So I can't dash yet. I think I gotta get the boots for that, but you can see that it is letting me, you know, jump up the wall here. So you have the charge shot, which was introduced in 4, and then instead of the slide, you have a dash. Okay. So what I didn't know for a long time is that Mega Man X actually came out before 7 did, and so a lot of people criticize 7 because they're like, oh, it's not as good as X. It's like, well, it's a different series. It's kind of not really a fair comparison, if you ask me. Because this is still part of the... You know, 7 was part of the original series, and X was its own thing. But maybe people didn't know that, because, you know, when I was a kid, I thought that this was Mega Man 10. You know, I thought it was like Roman numerals. So, I don't know. So I do remember trying to play one of the Mega Man games, and I'm like, wait a minute, why can't I climb the walls? What's going on here? So... I don't know what order I played these games in, but I want to say as an adult I tried to play through 7 and I got really confused when it wouldn't let me climb walls or dash or anything. And I didn't realize that was exclusive to X, which was, you know, a whole separate series. So this is not the Mega Man. I think it's an alternate universe with a different Mega Man, and then Zero shows up. Alright, so yeah, you know, it's Mega Man. Like, they never give you health pickups when you actually need them. And then there are things that just keep hitting you and hitting you and hitting you until you're dead, and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, the Mega Man X games, I think, are much better than the original Mega Man games because these have more of a Metroidvania thing going on. You get, you know, maximum health upgrades, and then you get new abilities, like you get a helmet, you get boots, you get, you know, better armor and stuff to reduce damage. Yeah, of course, the game's being very stingy with health power-ups, and I don't know how to avoid these cars that keep crashing into me. I guess you just gotta keep mashing the button. Oh. Well, there we go. Okay. Now, I know the game's running at 60 FPS, so I believe that's what it should be recording at through the capture card, but like I said, this stream's a little different because it's my first time streaming from my Mac Mini M2 system, but I'm still using the same capture card. I'm using my iPhone 15 Pro as my webcam and microphone. I think it looks pretty damn good, and then I learned how to, like, you know, crop the thing so you don't see all the crap in the background that I don't want you to see. Oh, shit, I wasn't paying attention. Actually, I don't know if this is even winnable. One of these fights isn't even winnable. Zero has to show up to save you. Yeah, see? So the original series, Dr. Wily was the main antagonist, but now it's Sigma. And here's Zero. So the original series, you had Proto Man was kind of your buddy who'd jump in to help you. Now it's Zero. And in later games, you actually get to play as him, which is nice. So. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not... Blah, blah, blah. You know what? Basically, Mega Man is a good robot. He's not evil. He's not ruthless, you know? He has empathy for other robots, which is why he doesn't go all out. That's my theory, anyways. Okay, so real quick, just to hopefully make the stream go a little faster, I don't remember the preferred order, so I'm going to go ahead and just look that up now. Now, like I always say, the fun and challenge of Mega Man games is figuring out what the boss weaknesses are and finding the best order, but I've paid my dues on this particular game, and I don't want this stream to take like 10 fucking hours. Okay. Okay, this is saying do Chill Penguin first. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to get all the upgrades here. I'm not really... Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. Like, I know how to get the Hadoken and the Dragon Punch in these games, but I'm not gonna go for that because it's hard. It's hard and I haven't played in a while, so... And if you can bear with me here, I'm just gonna open up Twitch real quick, make sure that the stream is going well. Let's take a look. Yep, here we go. Apologies for echo, but this
Yep, here we go.
looks pretty good, and says it's 1080p 60. Excellent.
Apologies for echo, but...
Okay. Good. And people can chat if they want to. And maybe I'll respond to it. But I do not respond to spamming and, you know, crap like that. I don't want to buy your product, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. Yeah, it takes a long time to charge this gun, though. Yeah, so this game gets gradually easier as you get more of the items and as you get more of the maximum health upgrades. So, I definitely prefer this game over the first 7 Mega Man games, and I remember 8 being really good when I was a kid, but apparently I didn't play all of it, so you might have seen, I was streaming that. That got split into 4 parts. I didn't do any commentary because it would have just been me swearing the whole time. Just talking about how, oh man, I thought this was a good game, what the fuck. So... 8 is not as good as I remember, but I only remember the first 4 stages. And those Dr. Wily stages can be a real pain in the ass. Oh wow, 1 up. Cool. There you go. I just love the music in this game. I mean, Mega Man games always have good music, let's face it, but this was a Super Nintendo and PS1 game. Actually, it might have been only Super Nintendo, or it might have got ported later or something. I don't know. So, this has, you know, benefits from the better sound card in the Super Nintendo. As much as I love the 8-bit soundtrack, and just 8-bit songs in general, I'm cool with 16-bit too. I always say that I prefer the Genesis over the Super Nintendo only because that's what I grew up with. When I play a game like, you know, Aero the Acrobat, for instance, that was cross-platform, I expect to hear the Genesis soundtrack. And same thing with, like, you know, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, that sort of thing. I was a Sega kid. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of these fucking guys here. Alright. So I think one of the advantages to doing this stage first is I think you can freeze over the fire stage, which is good. The other thing you may have noticed already, and you probably already know this, but it's no longer, you know, Metal Man, Wood Man, Block Man. Now it's like they're robot animals with more interesting names. So once you get the dash, you can double tap, or you can hit the B button. And then to get out of this robot guy here, you can jump out of it. But I don't think I have what I need to destroy this. No, huh? Oh well. No, I need a special weapon to destroy these things. So I think there's an upgrade up here. But I'm gonna go back and get my robot. Or not. Okay. Sometimes I do this. I just run through enemies and try to use iframes to get past them. I get hit a lot in these games. I don't know. So of course you want to be constantly charging your super shot, but one of the things I love about 8 is that you get all those really cool power-ups you can buy with the bolts. Like you can have auto charge, and actually if you watch my Mega Man 11 stream, that's what I like about that game too. I feel like I'm playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots whenever I beat one of those guys up. It's great. Alright. Yeah, I wish there was like an auto charge. Oh well. Actually, what's cool about this one is you do get a better charge shot. If you fully charge it, you get this awesome like purple plasma blast thing. And in fact, that's what you need to beat the final boss, I want to say. But if you do manage to get the Hadoken power-up, then that will kill Sigma's dog in one hit. Which is really helpful for that last boss fight. Alright. So here we go. See, this level wasn't too long. I thought that Mega Man 11 had insanely long levels, and then Mega Man 8 even, some of the levels were long, and I felt like there maybe should have been a third or second checkpoint, rather. But see, this is what it is, though. Just like all other Mega Man games, yeah, like, their bullets never do as much damage as their, as they do just hitting with their body. And now, in this collection, you can see you can't save checkpoints, and there's no save states. So this is gonna take a while to beat. Oh, well. Let's just try to have some fun, I guess. I don't know, how am I supposed to avoid getting hit here? This is ridiculous. Everybody says, oh, he's by far the easiest boss, or that's what I was just reading online. I'm like, I don't remember him being easy at all. He's kicking my ass, as you can see. But you come here first so you can get the dash. Which you need to get some of the other power-ups anyways. And the other difference here is it's similar to Mega Man 8 in that you can keep revisiting stages to get stuff. And you're going to have to. Like I said, this has more of a Metroidvania thing going on here. Where you revisit levels with new power-ups to get additional power-ups. He's not so bad. You just gotta stay on the wall here. Alright, this is how you get him. Alright. Yeah. And so it took me a couple tries to kind of see the pattern and then remember, oh yeah, you can just climb the walls and avoid getting hit. That's another thing I like about this one, but I just love the wall climbing. I don't know why. I just do. And it's really helpful in boss fights. In the original games, I'd get so frustrated because it often seemed like there was no way to avoid getting hit. Alright, cool. Oh, you can't... Okay, you can save after each level. Got it. Alright. So where's the, Alright, let me consult my list again here. Yeah, and I mean, it's just if you want to exploit weaknesses, it's just going to make the game easier. Okay, so Flame Mammoth is weak to Storm Eagle. Okay. Right, so I guess I'll try Storm Eagle and then Flame Mammoth. Alright. That's fine. Let's see how this goes. Eagle. Yeah, that's what I like about this. It's not... They did a great job with the bosses, so... Storm Eagle. It's not Storm Man, or Eagle Man, or Wind Man. No, it's an actual, like, Eagle robot, which is pretty cool. So I don't know if this version is... This must be the Super Nintendo version, because I don't think this even came out on PlayStation now I'm thinking about it. Oh, jeez, that's no good. Okay. At least you get to save in this. Alright. Now, I noticed those, flame barriers that you need the, fire weapon to knock those open. So just overall, Mega Man X, like, yeah, Mega Man X made 7 look like dog shit. But it's not always a fair comparison because they're not actually part of the same, you know, series. Okay. Yeah, and as usual, it's very difficult to charge your shot and jump at the same time. So, I got this, outputting to the TV and the monitor here. Alright. I think I would like to get a better capture card, though, that can actually do 4K. They're expensive, though. What's up here? Look at that. It's an E-Tank. So here's another improvement in this one is once you get the E-Tanks, what happens is when your health is full and you get more health, it fills it up and then it's reusable. It's not like the E-Tanks in the old game. Go. Yeah, so this is a neat weapon. You can see how it hits him and then it bounces off. But no charge shot on special weapons, though. Which, of course, was never really a thing. I was complaining before about, on the old games about how, like, once they added the charge shot, then they expect you to just keep spamming it. And one of the things I thought was stupid about Mega Man 4 and 5 was just that, like, you didn't have to exploit weaknesses. Maybe some people like that, and I mean, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but like, so many of the bosses in that game, you just keep spamming your charge shot. That's it. Fortunately, I can't get in there, where those exploding barrels are. Oh, how do I get that? Oh, okay, let's go this way. There we go. Look at that. See, 11 was cool because you could pretty much just give yourself infinite lives. You could just use all the bolts you get to keep upgrading that, you know? You know, you could just keep buying more lives and energy tanks. So I totally cheesed the game when I was streaming it, but that's a hard game. It still took me 3 hours to beat it. So, I remember X and X2 being good. I don't know if I ever beat X3, though. I remember that one being very difficult. There he is. Alright, he's not weak to this. I didn't think he was. Alright, well, you don't expect to beat him with only 1 hit point, right? No, that's fine. Okay. I gotta say, though, the, using my iPhone as my webcam, man, I think it looks so much better than a crappy Logitech thing. And the microphone's good, too. I don't think it's picking up too much noise from outside. Other thing that's cool about the Mac Mini, it doesn't make as much noise as my, you know, Windows computer, which has a bajillion fans in it to keep my stuff cool, because it's for gaming. So. How many times are you gonna fucking do this? Oh, okay. If you slip underneath, you can't... It kills you. Okay. Yeah, he's just like Tengu Man. His goal is just to blow you off the stage. Oh well. But I missed whatever upgrade I was supposed to get in this level, so I don't know. Like the helmet or something is in this level. That's not fair at all. Okay. Great. Last life, right? Yeah, and the thing I'm noticing about Mega Man games, or I've probably noticed it before, but 90% of my deaths are platforming, not combat. You know what I mean? It's always, oh, I hit the button a little too late, or too early, or the stupid boss intentionally blew me off the stage, you know, enemies knocking you down on purpose. Yeah, but see, the bosses, their bodies always do more damage than their actual weapons, which I think is stupid. And then they use that as an excuse to just intentionally keep bumping into you. Okay, you gotta dash into it, that's all. Got him. Alright, hey. So, it's just like I was saying, once they added the charge shot in 4, it made the boss fights easier, so now you don't have to do them in a specific order. Obviously, exploiting weaknesses is still better if you can do it, but... So on the one hand, you don't have to do them in a specific order and exploit weaknesses like you did in the other games. On the other hand, there's people who will just now beat the whole game using only the Buster, which I think is stupid. I mean, it still takes skill to do that, but I'm just saying it kind of like... Where's the fun in that? Flame Mammoth. Where's the fun in just using the starting weapons or making the starting weapons stronger than everything else? It's something that annoys me, like, oh yeah, look, now this is all completely iced over because I beat the penguin first. Shell penguin. So, like, 2 games that really annoyed me towards the end were Sekiro and Jedi Fallen Order. Because, you know, you collect all these really cool gadgets and upgrades, and in the end, the way to beat it is parrying. That's it. You get towards the end of the game and you are expected to just be an expert at parrying, and it's like, well, what was the point in giving me all that extra cool stuff if I didn't even need it and it wasn't even going to help me? You know? So as a result, there are people who can beat those games with no upgrades because they're just really good at parrying. Actually, you could say the same thing about Dark Souls and Elden Ring and stuff. Like you get to the end of Dark Souls and you fight Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, and it's like, oh, I just have to parry. Okay. Like, I'm not good at parrying, but I guess that's how you beat him, because trying to fight him legitimately just gets you killed. Oh, let me see if I can get to that. I didn't think I could go down here, but see, I can. This is one of the advantages to doing the other stage first. So I like that. Other Mega Man games do this too sometimes, where the levels change depending on what order you do them in. Yeah, see, if I didn't have the dash already, this would be a pain in the ass right here. And if I didn't do the ice stage, I wouldn't have gotten the boots, and I also wouldn't have frozen the whole stage here. Of course, the bosses get easier as you're able to load up more health in your energy tanks. Hey, that's helpful. Alright. That's helpful. Alright. So supposedly he's weak to wind, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, and you know what it is? The penguin is actually weak to fire. So if you did this stage first, the penguin would be a little bit easier to kill probably, but you know, it's not a big deal. Okay. Almost had him. I really wish they restored your lives at the start of each level. You know, like, so if you've successfully beat a level, they should just give you 3 lives again. So this doesn't happen, so you don't have to keep... It really sucks when, yeah, you're on your last life, and you make it to the boss at reduced health, and then you get your ass kicked. It's like, alright, what are you gonna do? And then, yeah, actually, I didn't know that. Oh, dang. If I knew that was partially full, I should have tested it. Oh, well. I thought I could get him. That's all. Yeah, shit happens. Unfortunately, this game is gonna, like... It's gonna kill your left hand, or left arm, because you gotta keep double tapping. Because right now, shoot is X, A is jump, B is dash. But it's like, how are you supposed to hold a charge and dash forward? That you gotta double tap. So these levels aren't too long. But I think you still have the boss gauntlet towards the end. Like, that's just the staple of the series at this point. Alright, so... Yeah, so the thing is, once you collect those health upgrades, they're permanent, though, so... It's fine. Oh my god. Oh my god! That is bullcrap. Alright, well, the two triggers don't do anything. I wonder if I could just map the dash to the trigger like I did in Contra the other day. So that's something else you should check out. It's going to be up on YouTube soon, but I did a full playthrough of Contra Operation Galuga, story mode on normal. I'm still in the process of editing the two halves, or I might just export them over as is. We'll see. Oh, all that for an extra life, huh? And for this, which I do not have... Ah! I don't know how to blow these up. Dang it. Yeah, I need a different weapon. Alright, I knew that was there, I just couldn't remember what I needed to actually get in there. Well, the good news is now I have... you know, full lives, full health, full energy tank. And I know the guy's weakness. So I should be able to get him this time. Yeah, X1 isn't too hard. At least compared to like 1 through 6 and 7 and 8 maybe. I think I like 8 and X the most because they're the easiest. And they're not, like, they're more fun because they're not just brutally difficult for no good reason. The shield defends him, huh? It's not like 8 where it just goes through the shield with the twister. So you just have to get him to try to shoot you. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll just let him kill me. So that way I can come into this fight with full health and not waste an energy tank for no reason. Yeah, see? As soon as the fight starts, he jumps on top of you. And that does triple the damage of his other attacks. Alright. So I got plenty of energy for this, and then I can fall back on that E-tank. And I have 2 lives. Okay, good. It's all good. Yep. Okay, so it looks like it used the whole thing. I was hoping it would only use what I needed. Oh well. Alright. But that's the thing, it's in other games sometimes you don't want to use the E-Tank, you want to save it for something more difficult. Or you don't want to use it and then end up dying. So at least in this one, you have rechargeable E-Tanks. So by the time I get to the next boss, it may be full again. But you see, now that I have 3 of the weapons, now it's like I don't feel like I need to look up the rest of the order. Pretty sure I can just roast this dude with fire. He's a bug. Or a lizard. Oh, Sting Chameleon, yeah. But see, what I like about this one, though, is you're not playing a guessing game with weaknesses, because once you get around to, like, Mega Man 4 and 5, 6, it's like the robots just kind of get weird names. Like, they started, you can see how they were kind of running out of, like, obvious things to name them after. Oh, I didn't even notice that guy. So some of the bosses in the old Mega Man games was like, I don't even, can't even begin to guess what your weakness might be. Some of them didn't make any sense. But in this one, it's like, okay, you know what? Like, fire melts ice and burns leaves, so maybe there's something to that. And then, you know, wind can blow out fire, right? Oh, I remember this. Oh, no. Yes, this is the thing that you have to do. Yeah, so these optional bosses have like a bajillion hit points. And I don't remember what the reward is for beating them all. Ah. And then there's your hit detection too. It's like, nope, you were 1 pixel too close. It didn't look like he hit you, but he did. Yeah, I'd hell with that. Those optional bosses are just, they have way too much health, and they don't have health bars, and you don't know what their weakness is, and it's just really annoying. Like, if I had more E-Tanks, or if I had, I don't know, more upgrades or something. Yeah, I don't remember this being so hard either. Oh well. It definitely got more creative with the enemy robots too. Not just the bosses, just the regular enemies. Dang it. So, the first challenge of Mega Man games is actually getting to the damn boss. And at least they create checkpoints before each boss fight. But either there's no checkpoint here, or I just didn't get it yet. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this might actually be easier than going the right way, but I want to see what the prize is. Or it might just be something like story related. It's 3 charge blasts, 4, 5, 6. Didn't hit him. That's the other thing. Some of your bolts don't even hit him. That's 7, 8. I don't know if that was 9 or not. Yeah, see? His hands get in the way, so sometimes I'm only hitting him with the next shot after that. I mean, it's an easy pattern, but of course then he does that sometimes. It's like, well, how many fucking hit points does this asshole have? Alright, well now he's smoking, so... Like, seriously, who designed this? He has too much health. I haven't been keeping count now. It's like... Maybe it's... Sometimes it really is better to just do normal shit. Oh, what do I get? This capsule contains a new type of body armor. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Then everything worked out, huh? Now I get the better armor. It's just gonna make everything easier. Yeah. I'll take reduced damage. Alright, so you know what, then I'm glad that I died and then decided to try again. Of course, I still have to get through here. Look, it's Rockman. It's the real Rockman. Or Rockmen. And then beating him looks like it made this section easier too. Alright. I'm wondering if those automatically go to whichever one is the lowest. Maybe they made that like a full... Oh, god damn it. Ugh. Well, at least I got the armor, huh? Boomer Coanger. I don't know what a Coanger is, but okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah, be on the lookout for those 1-up drops. They're not very common, but they're awesome. Oh, those are invincible. Got it. So the other thing is that on PSP they released Maverick Hunter X. It's like basically a remaster of this with like 3D graphics, but I guess they also changed some of the item placements and stuff. I remember playing that one and just being like, oh, I've played this before. I didn't know it was a remaster, remake type deal. I thought it was just like a different game, and then I kind of got bored with it, but I didn't realize that it's actually different from this one in some ways. But I guess it sold so poorly or something, or I don't know, there's something wrong with it, and they decided not to make any more after that. So they were originally going to remake like all of the Mega Man X games on PSP, but oh well. I already know that there's something I can't get here. There's a heart that you need the boomerang for. There we go. Alright, so one of the things the game doesn't tell you is that one of the boss weapons can be used like a boomerang, and it can grab things for you, but I don't have it, so... Yeah, that is a thing that I don't think the game tells you. Maybe the instruction manual mentions it, but I don't know, I never had access to an instruction manual. I like this flamethrower though, let me tell you. So much more useful than the ones you get in the Contra games, let me tell you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't be a dick. Thank you. Ah, just climb the ladder. Thank you. Alright, so here's the boss fight. So we know he's not weak to... He's not weak to wind. We know that. So we're gonna try fire, we're gonna try the other one, and... I got here without dying this time, so... If I don't have his weakness, then I just use my fully charged Buster. It's fine. Okay. He's not weak to any of this, but... Yeah, he's really annoying. Because he teleports, you know? Yeah. He teleports and then he intentionally rams into you. Okay, so I don't have his weakness. But at least the wind was hitting him multiple times. So let's see what this does for me. Yeah, see, you need his weapon to get the upgrade in his stage. It's stupid. Yeah. So Ice and Wind are both helpful, but he has way, way, way too much health. And he jumps around a lot, so you can't even hit him. Alright. Unfortunately, there's no air dash, so it's not like you can just jump over him like that. Yeah, and then he does that. Like, come on, stop doing that. Looks like regular bullets are the best option here until he does that stupid move. Dude, hold still. I hate this fucking guy. I really do. Alright. Phew. I don't know. So the flamethrower, yeah, you can hold the button down and it's not going to hit him every time and then you drain all your energy. But, alright, that worked out. Good. So yeah, after playing Wily Wars 4, 5, 8, and 11, I decided I'd had enough of the original series. I didn't want to go back and do 6, 9, 10, so I thought this is a good opportunity to just move on to the ones I really like, the X games. Or at least the early ones, so. But see, I've been playing for an hour and I already beat multiple levels, whereas when I played 11, it took me 45 minutes just to beat the first level. It was easy after that, because I was doing it in the correct weakness order. And I know that there's some other stuff I can go back and get in the Storm Eagle stage. Oh, this is Spark Mandrill, right? Yeah. So now his stage is fucked up. I think I killed the electricity here. Yeah, so I want to say maybe Boomer Koanger was the power plant. But yeah, so it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will get you power-ups. Of course, you also can't switch weapons until it comes back to you or disappears. I just like using the flamethrower as much as possible. It's so powerful. But you see, it's tricky because there are pits that you can fall into, or at least there's one or two spots where if you drop down, you don't die. And you can tell because you can just kind of slide down the wall and see if the camera moves. See, not that one, obviously. Alright. Oh, see, this one actually has a mid-boss. Yeah, I like this because even if it misses, you can still... Well, it doesn't miss, basically. It bounces off the wall and then hits him anyways, which is nice. I wouldn't expect him to be weak to fire, but... doesn't seem to be weak or strong anything, so there we go. Alright, cool. I don't know what this boss is weak against, but... I don't know. I don't think it's fire, so... I want to say the penguin or the chameleon is weak to fire. I know I could just look it up, but it's more fun to try to correctly guess. There we go. Alright. I made it to the boss with 1 hit point, but obviously you get a checkpoint here, which is nice. I got 2 shots to beat him here. But yeah, but then again, this, the cutter might cut the vine that the chameleon uses, so that's probably what he's weak to now I'm thinking about it. And I think the penguin is weak to fire, because fire melts ice. But beating the ice stage first makes the fire stage easier, like I was saying. Yeah, so that's not his weakness. But you always just try all the weapons and see what's going to work best for you. But I already know it's not wind. Oh. Okay, you can be frozen by ice. That I did not know. But, couldn't beat him. Because he's a pain in the ass. Alright. I want to go back here. There we go. I knew it. And then when you get to the end of the stage, you just teleport out. It's fine. There you go. So even if I don't get any, like, items out of this, I'm still refilling my gauge, which is good. Oh. Maybe I didn't need the fire weapon here. Alright. Well, you never know. Ah, Jesus Christ. Ah! Yep, it's a platformer, alright. One mistake and you're back down to the bottom. Aha! I remembered. Wow. I don't know, I just assumed I needed fire for those tanks with the fire symbol on them, you know? That's what you would think. Oh well. Yeah, it was totally worth it to come back here. Oh, okay, this is the other way to get into here. Got it. Go. Well, that's helpful, but also not. Right, not that way. Oh. I'm like, I thought there was something down here. There is. There you go. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet. Yeah. The helmet lets you destroy blocks with your head. Which is going to come in handy in other stages. Alright. Yeah, look at that helmet. That looks freaking cool, huh? See, I'm forgetting what the requirements are for the Hadoken. I think, I thought it was you can't get any upgrades, but now I think it's you actually need to get all the upgrades. So I'm just thinking about it, like, there's no way to avoid getting the boots once you go to that level. There's no way to bypass that as far as I know. So I think you have to get all of the E-tanks and health tanks. But then I want to say that in X2, you have to get through the game without getting all of the upgrades to get the Dragon Punch. Okay, there we go. So I got some interesting upgrades, and that teleports me out. Alright. I know I have his weakness now. I think what happens is you cut his tail at the start of the fight, and then he can't hang from the ceiling. And now I don't have to fight that optional boss, because I already got the armor upgrade, so... Alright. Let's see if I can beat this level, and then I'm gonna have to stop. Oh, see, now it's back to doing this, though. Oh, but you know what else? I think my helmet protects me from these falling blocks. Or it would have been nice if I had found that the first time I was in there. So I'm taking less damage, and these blocks are not hurting me. So that's good. I mean, obviously the rock robots are still hurting me, but... Nice. Let's go. Yeah, so I was trying to slide down that other hole before, but I missed and then died. So you're not guarding anything. You'd think that they would have put the extra life behind the enemy, but... Oh well. Oh yeah, I get a fucking robot. Rock'em sock'em robot. Hell yeah. Yeah, take that fucker. Yeah. Oh no. I broke it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the cutter just cuts off his tail. If I can actually hit him with it, jeez. Yeah, but you get the ammo back, though, if you catch it. There we go. Oh, you gotta just shoot. Okay, if you jump, then it goes downward. Alright. Yeah, he's definitely weak to this. But you just gotta shoot it the right way. If you jump and shoot, then it goes downward. That's not helpful. Okay. Yeah. So he's toast. As long as you have this weapon, he can't do shit to you. Nice. Okay. See, I'm actually having fun today. This is great. Alright, I don't like him. I don't know what underwater I need to. Alright. The only thing with using my phone as my webcam is that it's draining the battery. And I'm having it go wirelessly, which is neat, but if I had it plugged in, obviously it would have been staying charged the whole time. Just didn't have an open USB port for it, so. So yeah, if you have an Apple computer, and you have OBS or FaceTime, you can use your iPhone as your webcam. Although it looks like it's capped at 1080p, or maybe you need like a Thunderbolt wire or whatever. So Thunderbolt is just USB-C, but slightly faster and much more expensive. Fuck you, Apple. Here we go, ready? Alright, cool. So yeah, since I got the armor and I got the health upgrades, I'm taking like barely any damage now, which is good. Alright, hang on. Okay. Yeah, but if you stand behind him, you just keep getting hit till you're dead. If you're in front of him, he sucks you into the spike pits and then you die. So, but it looks like that was a checkpoint. Yeah, and look, and then I'm over here again. Alright, yeah, you just gotta keep mashing the shoot button until he dies. Got it. And you can't go above these objects. Okay. But is there something in there that I might want? Oh. Just some health. Well, I'll take it. Never say no to free health, huh? Oh! Yeah, that's what makes this a tricky level to speedrun, huh? Oh, thank goodness for iframes, huh? You know what? I think I can kill that thing, but I don't want to. It's gonna take too much time. I don't think I need to either. Oh, this fucking dragon guy. Yeah, I remember you. Gotcha. This is great when you know what the boss is not weak to, because then you can just use that weapon throughout the level and not worry about depleting. But as you saw, though, that other guy, you know, he wasn't weak to ice, but it could still freeze him. Alright. So after this, I am going to stop. Yeah, but see now, look, now I can refill my health, and I got the armor. So this fight shouldn't be too hard. Alright. Alright, you're not weak to ice. Son of a... Oh, he can... Octopuses aren't parasitic, are they? No, he's not weak to any of my weapons. This sucks. But then he jumps as soon as he lands, so I can't even, like, hit him. Alright. It looks like I can get him. Alright, yeah, so good thing I used that. Alright. I knew I could get him, it's just... He changed his pattern a little bit at that point. Okay. Alright. So, 2 more bosses, then the Dr. Wily stages. So I'm going to stop for now, and then I'll maybe stream some more tomorrow night. Alright. See ya.